Yo, I totally forgot how worn out I was after the last extravaganza, and I'm already feeling it here. And we're only how many videos in? We did the last impressions, the unboxing, we did the 7s, we did the 3s. Today we're gonna be covering the 1s. So 5 videos in, and we still got more. We got some comparisons, we got the speakers to get to and everything. Whew! I am feeling it already. And one other side note I want to chime in here before we dive into this review. There's one thing that us as product reviewers, or heck, even yourself as a tech fan that is purchasing and trying out a whole lot of different headphones, headsets, and yada, yada, yada throughout there, right? There's one thing we all can catch here, and that's a case of snobatosis. What happens is we start looking at products like this, a $60, a budget gaming headphone, right? And we start saying, oh, it's this, oh, it's not that. And we can't look at that. We got to still look at it at a budget product. How is it performing at a budget product right there? And I almost got a case of the snobatosis while I was testing this here, you know what I mean? But I cleared my mind. I said, okay, let me look at this, what it is right here, you know, stack it up to some comparisons and see, what are we getting for $60? Is it worth it? Is it a good budget gaming headset? Now, as far as in your box of your Arctis Nova 1, you're going to get your headset. Of course, we have the white version, but this also comes in a black version as well. You can get your 3.5 cable and then your splitter for your microphone. So yes, this headset only runs by 3.5, but the good thing about it, it's going to work across every single platform. Plug it in your Switch, plug it in your Xbox, plug it in your PS5, plug it in your PC, plug it in your Mac, plug it into your phone if you still have a 3.5 on there. But again, it's simply plug and play and you're good to go. But you all know where we have to start. We have to start with the comfort here. And just looking at you know what? Let's start with the styling. I absolutely love this white right here. Now you got this little gray logo, the SteelSeries logo, and then the heather gray ear pads. Yo, I stinking love these. They're absolutely gorgeous, matching right up with the headband. I don't know. I just love the color combination with the white and the gray. Anyways, whatever. As far as comfort, ear pads, very nice, very plush, not as soft as the old SteelSeries, so you definitely hold them a little bit more right there. They don't actually, your ears don't sink down as easy as they used to. As far as dimensions of the ear pads, bam, bam, and bam. And also these ear pads are incredibly easy to change. Bam, they just peel off right there. Okay, I'm going a little excessive with the bams. Anyways, you see this notch? You just tuck your ear pad right in there, spin it around, and that's how you're going to get your ear pad back on. Or if you decide to get some replacement wiki cushions or something. But again, we got some pretty nice pads here. Coming up to the headband, again, that heather gray, and then you did go cloth like we saw in the 5s, not that silky material like we saw in the Pros or the 7s. Same adjustment. You can still adjust your headband right there. Bam, you got those 2 notches on the inside, and then you have the arm that goes in and out. Very nice and solid, not budging on you or anything. Ear cups in and out. And of course, we got that full swivel. Now, as far as the build on the Arctis Nova 1s, it's the exact same as the Nova 3s we just tested, and it feels incredibly premium. I really like it. I like that extra support right up here. You got that bracket, so it's not one unit of plastic going in. Hence, when you stretch it out, like, are you gonna stretch yours like this? No, but you are gonna take it like this, put them on. Hence the reason I stretch it out. I'd rather break my product and find, hey, that's a weak point rather than you purchasing them and check them. But again, I don't get worried about them. I love how they went with the double forks here instead of the one arm like they do on the Pros or the 7s where it loosens up a little bit. It just feels very solid, again, for a completely plastic headset. One thing that is different on the 1s compared to the 3s, remember that little ear cup deal I talked about right there where it was like rubberish, right? This is actually plastic right here. I don't know, does that play into anything? Is that just for the RGB? But that is the one difference as far as the build. And now for the microphone test of the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 1s. And my graph is going to town just like we did in the Arctis 3s whenever we ran 3.5, if you were there for that. It's definitely picking up a whole lot right here. I left the volume the exact same whenever I was testing the 7s, the 7Xs we just tested, and then the 3s and all that. Left it the same just for a fair test across the board. But I'm getting that exact same result right here. I listened to a playback as well. Exact same result we had 3.5 running with the Nova 3s. It just picks up so much. So if you get these, I'd recommend you, I don't know, I talk a little louder, get a little excited and whatnot as it just peaked right there. just pull the mic out a little bit. You're going to get a little more airy sound, but maybe if you pull it out to like, I don't know, it's still picking up. Maybe if we pull it out to right there, I don't know, maybe then it'll get a little better, but it's probably going to be very airy now. As far as your mute button, it's on the back. No tone because you're running 3.5. There's no power, obviously, and you don't get that light up front because, again, there's no power to this. But all in all, this is the microphone plugged straight 3.5 via the Arctis Nova ones. I totally forgot if I talked about features and functions here. Anyways, there's a mute button on the back, a volume wheel that bottoms out at the lowest, tops out at the highest. You have your detachable 3.5 cable and your retractable microphone. Now let's go ahead and talk about the sound of the SteelSeries Arctis Nova ones. And like I've stated, it's a 3.5 headset, so you use it across every single device with that simple headphone port right there. Now one thing I want to point out, as you see in this 3.5, this is how mine came out of the box. You see that orange thing right in the middle there? That's saying connect this end to the headset. Well, I can't connect the middle to the headset. So just for peace of mind, if yours arrives like that, it's the end with the flat bit up here, not this one with this extra little bump up top there. That bigger end is going to go into your device. The flat end goes into the headset. Again, just a helping hand if yours arrives like that. But as far as the core sound, packing the frequency range of 20 to 22,000, just like we saw in the 7s or the 3s. But talking about these, again, being 3.5, no power, as like we had in the wireless one or the USB one. And that's exactly where this sounds, where this sits if you follow any of my other headset videos, right? Anything with power is always going to get a little bit more punch. And we saw that in the 7Xs. I stated they were up here. I stated the 3s were right down here. As far as that sound, you still had that excitement, but they were sitting right there. And that's exactly where the 1 goes. The 1 sit right down here below the 3s as far as that sound. You still get that crisp, nice, natural, balanced sound that we're seeing with these new Nova line of headsets from SteelSeries. It's not in the high ends like their old SteelSeries Arctis used to be. It's definitely manageable sound that I think we all could get down with. You know, it's really great across anything. A competitive story you're racing, they really nailed it with their out-of-the-box sound here. You know, which, yeah, you can still go dabble with their sonar and everything, but again, the out-of-the-box, no matter what platform you're on, you really have a good experience with these. A good experience. And I don't want that to sound like a bad experience. Again, it's a good experience, but it's not an exciting experience like you have with the 7Xs. And when I state that, it's not exciting because you didn't get that random rumble, that in-your-face smack sometimes like I got with the 7Xs. We brought it down a little bit with the 3s right there, where we still got a little bit of that on the occasion. You don't get any of that right here. Again, that's not bad. We got to look at this at a budget headset for $60. You're getting quality sound, right? You're really getting that great sound across the board right here. And that's where it sits. You're getting a good quality sound. It's not extra fun. It's not extra exciting. You're just getting a good sound. And just saying it's not a bad thing. And at the price you're spending of $60, I really think you have a complete package. There's a lot of competition in the space, and I'm going to cover a lot of that for you. We'll wrap up a lot of comparisons, you know. I think the biggest competitor is going to be the Black Sharks. One difference I just noticed right off the bat, if I'm thinking correct, the Black Sharks don't have a detachable cable. So there's one win right there, you know what I mean? But definitely two clear as day different headsets, which I will touch on those in the comparison. But at $60, I like this as a budget option. You might be thinking $60, hey, I'm going to get that old classic like 1990s rumbly gaming headset. You don't. You have a really rich, true, natural sound, fantastic comfort, great build, awesome, gorgeous styling. Again, I love this headset at a budget option. So anyways, thank you so much for swinging by again on the SteelSeries Extravaganza covering the Arctis Nova ones. Whoo, doggy, am I exhausted. How are you feeling out there? Because we have a lot more videos to go. We got to cover the speakers. We got comparisons and everything. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye now.